and it kind of cranes its neck so it can see, kind of count how many of you there are, and it sees all of you. And it kind of thinks for a second, and then he puts his long, kind of bony finger to his lips, and he says, "You are here for people from village?"
Yes.
And it kind of grins to itself a little bit, and like it's thinking. You can kind of see the gears moving in its head. Snigbat make deal. We make deal. Snigbat will give you villagers, but you must do things for Snigbat. We make alliance. Yes?
What sort
Smart?
of things for Snigbat?
Yeah.
He points back towards down the tunnel that he just came down. Hark. Hark is goblin boss. Hark is feeding villagers to rats and to goblins. Hark, not a good leader. Kill Hark for Snigbat, and Snigbat will let you go.
Can I roll insight to see if he's lying?
Yeah, go for it.
Can like anyone roll insight?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, because I've got no fucking clue.
I was actually thinking, like, I'm not sure.
Eliwick knows, but the rest of us are like, no.
Hey.
Aegon.
He seems like he's definitely a shifty little bastard, but he seems like he's being honest. Like he will stick to his deal. Because he sees that there's like 8 of you who could kill the fuck out of him. So he's being smart. And he says, you kill Hark, and then I become boss. But one second. Also in Big Cave, ogres. Ogres loyal to Hark, not to Snigbat. So you kill Hark, and then either make deal with ogres to follow Snigbat or kill ogres. And then we will let you go. I will convince other goblins, and you can just leave with the villagers.
Okay, you little rat. Shut up for a minute. Group huddle.
Okay.
Everyone get in. What do we do? Do we make this deal?
What other choice do we really have?
Maximilian, do you really believe you could maybe communicate with the ogres and perhaps convince them? If we could?
Well,
the goblin doesn't look very convinced that when he said or convince the ogres, he kind of had like a yeah right expression on his face. Just to be fair.
But attempting it and then was better than, just straight on fighting.
I mean, we still, if he does know where the villages are, parlaying with the ogres is not going to get us that information. So maybe if we were to take out this boss, get the information. He whispers, if you kill Hark, I can talk to goblins in Big Cave and make sure if you fight ogres, they will not bother you. You will not be fighting ogres and goblins. But Hark has to die first so they can follow me. Tell me, Goblin, what type of deal has the ogre struck?
Snigbat.
I will call you Goblin, and you will accept it.
Snigbat. I'm sorry.
You call Snigbat, or no deal. You show respect to Snigbat, or you will all die here, and we will eat the villagers.
Snigbat. Shut up.
He looks over at Link.
Shush. Snigbat. What kind of deal has Hark struck with the ogres?
They get some of the food. They get a place to stay. They get a chance to kill things. They don't ask for much, but they also are very stubborn. Once they make a deal, they tend to stick with it.
Why is Hark such a bad leader?
Because he is not Snigbat.
Fair.
You have just said that once they go into a deal, they tend to stick to it. So how do we know that they would that they would support you?
That's why you kill them.
Oh, I see. So we kill them.
Goblins follow Snigbat.
And
ogres get in the way.
Snigbat, would you be willing to help us fight them? You and your
Snigbat. No, Snigbat. I'll have other things to deal with once Hark is done. I'll have to secure the caves.
Can I try and persuade him to help us?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh,
I'm gonna try. I really think you should, Snigbat.
No,
Ah.
no.
Oh, okay. Damn, that must be a high roll.
And self-preservation is way too high.
Snigbat, here's the deal. We will go and deal
Oh, I have an
with...
idea.
what did he say, lady?
Snigbat. Surely some of the other goblins are still loyal to Hark. If we get rid of Hark for you, perhaps you could tell them that if they help us with the ogres, there could be some gold in it for all of you. Precision.
He kind of stops. Kind of like strokes his pointy goblin chin. Deal with Hark and his pets, and then we'll talk. But he seems like he kind of likes that idea. He likes the idea of a reward.
No, I really don't have anything against killing a goblin leader. So
How about you tell us where the villagers are first, and then we will go and kill.
He points to the chamber with the ogres, all the way across.
So they are in the chamber with the ogres?
No, chamber on far side, far away.
Oh, okay. They're across the chamber. In
On
a
the
different
side where we
cave.
were before?
Shush.
Basically, yeah. From that big chamber, you can kind of suspect there's numerous caverns from that. So, different cavern from the main chamber apparently has the villagers in it.
Let's do it. Come on. We don't have all day to stand around here. We have to save the villagers.
I agree.
And I'll hold you to your word, Snigbat.
And if you
Otherwise-
don't, we'll kill you.
I will throw you to the ogres myself.
He sneers, and he seems the more you threaten him, the less interested he is in helping you.
Stop threatening him!
It's in
Oh
my
my
nature,
God.
son.
Like, he's starting to become, like, you know that whole, you're like, oh, he's going to stick to his word. That whole thing starts deteriorating the more you're threatening him. And the more he's kind of thinking, you know what, maybe I'll just kill them as soon as they turn away from me.
You know,
Okay. You boys, none of you are allowed to talk to people anymore. Me and Aloy will handle communication. You guys shut up.
Good luck with the ogres.
Snigbat,
Mm.
Snigbat. My friends do not speak for us. They do not lead this group. We do not want to hurt you. We just want to make a deal.
Then stick to deal, and all is fine.
Very well.
Okay. I have an idea. I want to pitch this to the group. I don't trust Snigbat. And I don't want to
No
face
one
these...
trusts Snigbat.
Well, I don't want to face these ogres. Now that Hark is dead, maybe we can convince them. If we were to tell them that Snigbat is working against them, maybe if we were to exchange our safe passage with the villagers for, you know, maybe helping them against Snigbat, or even offering some kind of a reward.
That's a bit strong of a plan there.
Those of you who scored higher on the original nature roll against them kind of figure that probably sounds too complicated to most ogres, and the mention of Hark being dead would most certainly be seen as a threat.
Yeah.
Well, bugger.
And to them, the villagers are easy food, and giving up the villagers means not easy food. So it is reclining, and it sits up and and it kind of sits up and starts kind of one hand like sits on the trunk, and like it looks at you with its like beady, bloodshot eyes.
And I go, "O great and mighty ogre, we do not come here for battle. I am Maximilian. This is my colleague. We have a deal with Hark. We are to release the villagers."
Its eyes are narrowing as you talk.
We have made a deal, and Hark assured us that you great and honourable, you would honour
Little
the
man,
deal.
say too many words.
Okay,
We are in initiative.
that didn't work.
It didn't understand about 90% of those words,